of a game trailer. Developers and publishers have to scream about what makes their game good and why you should buy it in under 30 seconds or less. And of course, because of the immense pressure of making something that gets people to buy, not everyone is good at this. Some advertising firms pour blood, sweat, and tears into making something that can sell viewers. I mean, for God's sake, in 2019 alone, it cost $5 million to have a 30-second ad run during the Super Bowl. Here's what that is in inflation terms in 2020. But when a game trailer hits gold, it's engaging and entertaining to the viewer. Then, and only then, do we get a classic. So that's what I'm trying to do today. I'm going to go through some of the best video game advertisements and some of my personal favorites and see what it takes to create a memorable video game ad. This trailer, created by YouTuber Varied, is the most simplistic trailer I've ever seen. It explains what the game is and nothing more. This original trailer works because of the absolute simplicity of Minecraft. It leaves so much of its aura so in the dark, giving you the incentive to go join in and play. It also shows off the multiplayer aspect, which is the massive incentive to play games for people. It shows off quite a lot, but is also careful not to show off so much that you've seen everything the game has to offer. In 1 minute, this trailer describes Minecraft so perfectly. A simple sandbox game with limitless possibilities. A game with things to explore, monsters to fight, and people to interact with. A perfect trailer to lure new Minecraft players. So naturally, they one-up themselves. Minecraft Xbox 360 Edition has a special place in my heart, and the main reason why is because of this trailer. Created by Hat Films for 4J Studios, this trailer, while lacking concision, shows off way more than the one from a year ago. It gives off a more chill, relaxed, hang out with the homies type vibe. An example of this is when the Xbox Live multiplayer segment comes up. The music being played in it is a remix of C418 Sweden, created by Caution and Crisis, and my lord, it is beautiful. I mean, listen to this! It's memorable, it's charming, the visuals are nice looking, but it feels a bit too long for an ad. But, to me, it has a lot of charm, and it deserves the special place in my heart that I've allocated. With a calming piano, the E3 trailer for Breath of the Wild makes an impression real quick. It gives you a calming vibe within the first minute of the trailer. The trailer then just quickly swells straight into the first action segment with such amazing landscapes to see, so many peculiar monsters to fight, and with such a rich story to find out. It shows off so much, but not too much. You hear Zelda's voice telling Link to open his eyes. You see a beautiful Hyrule covered in nature with some calming music that I just mentioned. It swells into an orchestrated ensemble filled with hope and with a trumpet that conveys heroism. And as the trailer ends, you see a familiar blade, sitting there, waiting for its master to pick it up and wield it once more. And then it fades into the game's logo with a diegetic sound of nature passing by. What a goddamn trailer this is. It is pure perfection from start to finish, invoking a sense of adventure in the viewer that gives them the drive to get the game and having an exploration just like the one seen on screen. This idea of evoking a sense of adventure is a prime reason why Breath of the Wild's E3 trailer is exceptional. Believe it or not, this trailer is remarkably simple. In the ad, a team is walking to the middle of a field, then one team executes a play and scores a touchdown. That is it, but at the same time, a lot of things make the Madden 06 trailer stand out. You can infer that they mixed the right elements to add a great aura to the ad. Firstly, the crowd is energetic. Also, the weather conditions present add to the atmosphere. This trailer would not hit the same without snow pummeling the field. Plus, the sounds add a lot to the trailer, amplified footsteps and the audible communication before plays add even more to this model trailer. Another masterstroke in this masterpiece is the music. It sets the atmosphere of brilliance. That's because the music stops during the pass to the receiver, trapping you in the moment. The cinematography seems to base itself on encapsulating the aura it could only improve on adhering to photographic principles. Nonetheless, it's a well done element. That's the only kick in the iron for the Madden 06 trailer. When you're making a game trailer, I can say with confidence that you should frame it off the Madden 06 trailer. For example, the bold use of sound. I also like the simple yet effective cinematography. Those things trap me into this trailer. Shown alongside a bunch of other Nintendo Switch games at the 2017 presentation, Super Mario Odyssey's trailer got people interested really quickly. After Super Mario Sunshine in 2001, 3D Mario games hadn't gone back to that open world structure that the first two 3D Mario games had established, so when this was revealed, it awed many people. The trailer itself is filled to the brim with a sense of adventure. It's not the same one that Breath of the Wild gives off, though I am noticing the shared vibes quite a bit, but it's an austere mood, a more childlike one, rather than the somewhat mature feel that Breath of the Wild gave off. The music in the background has a blaring orchestra with a fucking electric guitar thrown in there that somehow works which gives it an urgent vibe, as if you gotta stop this forced wedding browser's planet. And then, at the very end when you least expect it, the main part of the game is shown. The hat and the logo shows up. This trailer is the perfect mixture of playful adventure, exciting action, and suspense, which gives it a feeling that I haven't seen in any other trailers except for the ones with Mario in it. This trailer generated so much of a hype for the Xbox 360 in its infancy. From the moment I pressed play on the trailer, I knew I was in for a ride. The dramatic sound of the song in the trailer encapsulated the vibes of a city reduced to rubble. The music playing in the background is so potent that you can imagine the scenes in the trailer without having to look at it. Some of these angles are so poetic, almost that I can't explain. For example, this shot of a protagonist looking at a reflection. The scars and excruciating pain you see in this trailer is proof that a picture can be 1,000 words. The line, "I want to drown in my sorrow, no tomorrow, no tomorrow," and the line, "The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had," feel like words from a soldier. I've as many remarks for this trailer as there is water in the Sahara Desert. Yet, I have more emotions and thoughts from this trailer than there are people on this green earth. The flawless use of music shows that they picked the perfect song, and it's a large part of the formula of making a perfect game trailer. That shows by how they picked a neat cover of the song Mad World by Tears by Fears. Moreover, it shows that a trailer is yet another piece of art that needs attention to detail. It's also seminal for other excellent video game trailers, and that is why the Gears of War Mad World trailer is phenomenal. You know, I just said that the Gears of War trailer generated most of the hype for the Xbox 360. The Halo 3 trailer just fucking stomps on it. It improves in places you didn't think needed improvement. Plus, it adds subtle yet impactful additions. Look at this simple shot that adds a bit of muted artistry. If you didn't catch it, I feel this fade from white is neat. Afterwards, it hedges on the shot of a savannah for far too long, and then they're busting out the glitch effects. Damn! Oh my fucking... The beginning felt so calming, only for it to kiss the surreal. At first, I felt like a judgy person listening to Avant-Garde. The trailer goes back and forth between tones and styles like Bohemian Rhapsody. It's like hypnosis that keeps you glued to the screen. The hologram jumping in and out of frames says such vague things that mean so much. I find this both bad and good. It's good because it personalizes the experience of watching this trailer. It has a dark side too with its, well, vague dialogue. Anywho, the song in the background then increases in volume, invoking a sense of adventure. Like hordes of military personnel move forward as the music shifts again to melodrama. Like Madden 06's trailer, the weather conditions add to the contrasting vibes of this trailer. The magical, dramatizing present there comes alive in the brightest way. And through all this, Master Chief's standing there on a cliff. He sees his futuristic circle rising its opening mechanisms. That flash was so unexpected yet so fitting. This is the way the world ends. The logo fits there so seamlessly into the aesthetic of the trailer, glitching in and out of view. In short, the way the music plays with your mind built specks of shock. How the interspersed lines from the hologram Cortana do the same is quite artistic. That comprises the many shifts in tone and the adventures into the avant-garde present in this Halo free trailer. And since I forgot, the bold cinematics follow the rule of first and leading lines to the T. This trailer proves that turning simplicity into theatrics is a great thing to add to your game trailer. All the trailers in this video succeed in manipulating your emotions in a good way. The manipulation shifts your feelings to create a sea of thought. Now imagine these trailers if they were dull and cliched. They would still leave a lasting impression on your mind. The Halo 3 trailer, the Madden 06 trailer, the Gears of War trailer, they all show that the art of game trailers is an art of many facets. One of those facets is to use sound as a tool for fabricated tension. You can also rivet the viewer with beautiful cinematography and the weather conditions that always bring out the best in the trailer. There are other ways to do it, however. A trailer's purpose will always be to capture new customers, and the other ads do it in their own whimsical fashion. The art of trailers is the art of manufacturing emotion. The art of trailers is the art of sound design. The art of trailers is the art of cinematography and world design. The art of video game trailers is the art of beauty.